We're live.
Exactly as it's scripted in the playbook.
We're live, boys. Let's do this. Then we're back on Madden. I replaced Madden today.
Main menu screen. Settings.
I said I wouldn't stream today, but
Settings pop-up menu.
I had
Enter
to.
offensive playbook
So
option
we
is
just
set to
had
game
a
specific.
final day of school today.
Entering main menu screen. Prop settings. Settings pop. Player skill.
Oh, I got. Oh, I think he said my friend quiz. I'm gonna put some. Oh, sorry. It's back friend request.
Rebecca Berry, your friend request was accepted. Button.
Oh, hell yeah, what's up? Go wave.
Face search for your new Rebecca 28. Send a 28 seconds ago. Send a mess. Send. Button. Hey, waving hand. Text field. Text. Send. Button. Send. Friend requests. Button. Your new Rebecca Berry. Logo. Message send. People you may know. Heading.
Alright, so let's do this.
CPU skill. Visual. CPU skill. Entering. Pass. UP accuracy set to 0. Pass. Set to 0. Set to 0. Entering main menu screen.
One place. We'll have some point out so we can warm up.
Play now. Play now. Pop-up menu.
Yeah, I have to set
entering. Custom
to
game is
where I can just
entering.
get score out. Like I can score every single time.
Ready.
So this means the fucking coolest thing in the world. Watch this, y'all.
Entering. Event type option is set to exhibit. Even play stadium option is set to time option is set to 4:15 p.m.
But watch this, y'all. So my last stream before I go to my dad's house, we live on my YouTube channel here. We live here on YouTube.
Today, from GEHA Field.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Kansas City. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box, no matter how the game proceeds.
First play, Mahomes looking to throw.
Triangle button.
They'll buy some time tonight. And his first look is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now Burrow on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charge. Had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting. And he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
R1 button.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball. How about the people on front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Dude, why? Am I missing every fucking pass?
A little late with a throw.
No, let me check my fucking settings. How am I missing every fucking pass?
Options. Pop-up. Settings is selected. Entering. Panel. Player. CPU skill is selected. Player skill. Enter. QB accuracy set to 100. Set to 100. Set to 100. WR catching set to 100.
Catching at
Run block
100.
set to FG power set to 50. Tackling set to 100. FG power set to 50.
I don't want the field goal power of 50 though.
FG accuracy set to 100. Punt power set to 50. Punt accuracy set to 100. Kickoff power set to 50. Entering settings. Entering X.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to move off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back the other direction. Now, meanwhile, on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Dude, turn it on my game.
Dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read. And almost
is it his pass blocking?
No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Triangle button.
Mahomes' throw caught by Gray.
There we go.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Circle button. Square button.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Burrow will throw. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
Let me check my fucking settings. Let me check my penalties or
player skill is selected.
CPU skill. I need to see which one.
Pass blocking set to 0.
Pass blocking is set to 0.
Accuracy set to 0.
0.
WR catching set to 0.
0.
Run blocking set to 0. Fumbles set to 0. Reaction time set to 0. Interceptions set to 0. Pass coverage set to 0. Tackling set to 0. FG power set to 0. FG accuracy set to 0. Punt power set to 0. Punt accuracy set to 0. Kickoff power set to 0. Entering settings. Entering execution.
Without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Mahomes down the throw. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back deep, Trent Taylor. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On third down, Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. They run once more with McKinnon. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second at about a mile here. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles.
Enter, ins, call to now, shall, super, stats, coaching, options, pop-up, settings, control, settings, select, panel, players, CPU skill is, entering set, player skill is select, and kickoff power set, punt accuracy, FG accuracies, set, set to 100. Entering settings, entering exhibition playouts,
make tackles. When he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Bengals with 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on third.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
They go play action, now Mahomes. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
Resume, quick, coach, pop-up menu. You have enter, penalty, game, penalty, player skill is selected. Entering player skill screen. You have 14 up. Pass blocking set to 100. Entering settings, CPUs, player skill, kickoff power set, punt, FG power set to 75. Set to 54. Set to 50. Entering settings, entering exhibition play now screen. You have 9 options.
I wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's got some space here. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a pick 6 on the first play of the drive. And, Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, it certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle in and play their game and defend that advantage.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. The 40, past the 20. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Forced out to his left. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Again.
And off to the races down the right side. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Again.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
Oh, I missed that. I missed that. Damn it, no.
And it's no good.
Damn.
He missed it wide to the left. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Burrow looking to pass. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because of a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman, 59 yards. And the Chiefs take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Butker now to add the extra point. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Play action. It's Burrow. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
Brandon, that's the third time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them. But the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate one fumble, twos, oh my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Spike it, he faked it. A dump down to McKinnon. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They fake the give. Now open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Nicole Hardman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are pouring it on. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up. I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead could become.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
Ow.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know
be in here.
They want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here we go. Right there. 54 miles. Here we go. 180.
First down. Here's Burrow. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Ow!
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 20.
My way went here.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that'll be
Good.
off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Confirm no. Down, near.
Arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to
Ow!
on there. And now it's 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Coaches talk all the time about the value of special teams, and we have seen it in this game, Charles. Not one block kick, but now 2 of them in this contest.
And always, we talk about adjustments during a game. Offense and defense, series to series. Rarely do we talk about special teams. Someone didn't adjust from block 1 to block 2, and it really...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 68 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Lit.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow, and his throw here's incomplete. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Defense.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Hell yeah.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd down, McKinnon. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. They'll try to run this one in. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
a loss resulted.
I've missed something like 16 kicks this game.
So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing